Seattle's contribution to popular music is undisputed. You know the names, from Hendrix to Hart, Pearl Jam, Macklemore, and many, many more in between. In this series, we're going to examine Seattle's music community, in depth with unique performances, with interviews, and much, much more. We're also going to find out what makes Seattle, Seattle, and what makes this city on the shores of the Puget Sound one of the best places on the planet for music. Welcome to Sounds by the Sound.
Let's rock and roll.
Welcome to another episode of Sounds by the Sound. Right now, we are standing on the floor of Memorial Stadium, ground zero for the main stage of Bumbershoot, a great music festival that happens in the Seattle Center every Labor Day weekend. It's been here for over 40 years and featured some amazing performers. Tonight, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis take that main stage for a headlining set. And I don't think it's overstating it at all when I say that no two people have meant more to the Seattle music community over the last couple of years than Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. So we're gonna sit down with them today and talk to them about their journey from the start to that main stage and everything in between. We're also gonna talk to them about their very vocal love of the Pacific Northwest. Those guys rep it hard and they rep it wide. But first, here's part one of our interview with Macklemore and Ryan Lewis on Sounds by the Sound.
Return to the Mac, get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit me get up.
We are at the Seattle Center backstage at Bumbershoot with a couple of guys, not just headlining the show, but, and I'm gonna say this, and they're humble Pacific Northwest guys, so they're gonna shrug it off, but I don't think two dudes have been more important to the Seattle music community in the last decade than Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Wow. Fellas, thank you very much for being here. How's it feel? You guys are home, you're headlining Bumbershoot. How you doing?
It didn't feel real until that intro.
Yeah? But there you go.
All of a sudden, now it feels real.
Nervous as hell.
Yeah, now I'm like, oh man, damn.
Sorry about that.
Now we gotta do good today.
Can you guys tell any stories about coming to this festival as fans, not as performers? Did you come and ever check anybody out back in the day? It's been here 40 years.
I saw the Blue Scholars
opening
up for Kanye West as a fan.
That was 10 years ago. That was 2006.
Which would have made me 18.
Mm-hmm.
And it was magical, man.
Yeah.
I was a huge Blue Scholars fan.
Absolutely.
Used to play their music at the ice cream shop that I worked at.
And later got fired from.
And later got fired.
But that's a different story.
That's a different one.
Sure.
And yeah, it was great. And it was actually at Memorial Stadium.
I have many memories
Yeah?
of this festival. This was the thing that I probably looked forward to the most as a teenager living in Seattle. Not just, I mean, Christmas, Bumbershoot's better than Christmas. Halloween,
There you go.
Bumbershoot was better than Halloween.
Yep.
We used to sneak in to Bumbershoot.
Yeah.
And that was a big part of it.
That's fun.
It was sneaking in.
It adds that level of excitement.
Yes, watch some great live music. And
Yeah.
this is the first place that I really got introduced to Seattle hip hop as like a 11 or 12-year-old.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's real cool. I think a lot of young people in the Pacific Northwest have that experience here at Bumbershoot. I feel like this festival in a lot of ways is a microcosm of the Seattle music community. There is a little bit of everything. Everybody gets along. It all kind of comes together under the greater guise of community. It's just kind of a special arts moment that happens every year in the same place at the same time. It's a cool thing.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. We've done this show now for a year. We've talked to over 100 musicians here in the Pacific Northwest. We've really tried to get a gauge of the community here. Your guys' name has come up a lot. And what surprised me the most is the universal, 100% across the board respect for what you guys do and what you guys have accomplished.
It's almost like every Seattleite's civic duty to support art and to support music. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis really started as a grassroots movement right here in Seattle.
I think everyone was a bit blown away when we first saw Macklemore and Ryan Lewis really just blow up out of nowhere. And all of a sudden this guy who lived on Capitol Hill, which is where I'm from as well, just became a world phenomenon.
I think it was actually my 21st birthday. He played a show in Bellingham where I went to college. And we ended up going to a little tiny venue and seeing him with about 50 people. And built a friendship with Ben and Ryan over the last decade, from little tiny shows in Bellingham to big shows in Bellingham to, seeing them in different cities around the world.
Being able to see not just Macklemore, but Ryan Lewis get that kind of light, because growing up as a young producer, I knew that I'm always going to be behind the scenes. And to see a guy like Ryan Lewis, strictly producer, have his name in just as high a regard as the head guy, Macklemore, was very inspiring as a producer to see, like, man, we can do this too.
It's been a really fun journey to watch what they've accomplished and what they've become over the last 5 years, 6 years. Just known those guys forever, and they've done a ton for me, got me opportunities, and opportunities not just here in Seattle but around the world, where I've got to experience things I would have never got to experience without them. And just good dudes, great team, and making original music that represents our city very well.
We have amazing things that we export to the whole world, but ultimately I think it comes down to the type of community that we are and the type of artists that we support.
These are guys that I was listening to, freaking out about with all my friends when we were in 6th and 7th grade. And then to grow up and come out to Seattle and work with them is insane. And insane not just because they brought Seattle up, but because they brought the whole Pacific Northwest up with them.
For us, I think starting off, Seattle music scene in general, but specifically the Seattle hip-hop scene for us coming up, was so diverse. People doing wildly different subgenres, but still showing up for each other's shows. Yeah. And fans being supportive of a lot of different styles. And I think Seattle's kind of always been that way. So yeah, it's always been very supportive. And different in that way than a New York or an LA or somewhere that isn't as small and unable to be that intimate.
Bumbershoot, put those hands up! How we feeling? I hope the guy decides to talk to him. The people decide to walk with them, regardless of pitchfork, cosigns up, jump, make sure the sound man is an out, block the drums. Snare knocking the air right out of your lungs. And those words be that oxygen, just breathe, amen. Regardless someone say it, but like I got signed the day that I got an agent, got an iTunes check. I'm paying rent. About damn time, I got it in my basement. About damn time, I got around the country, hit these stages. I was made to slay them, 10,000 hours, I'm so damn close I can taste it. On some Malcolm Gladwell, David Bowie meets Kanye. This is dedication. A life lived for artists, never a life wasted. 10,000.
10,000 hours felt like 10,000 years.
Let's go.
10,000 years, they carry me.
We put them up to the sky. This is our evening, this is our night. I don't know about you, but me, I feel alive. Seattle, it's our night. It's my world, it's my arena. The TV told me something different, I didn't believe it. I stand here in front of you today, all because of an idea. I could be who I wanted if I could see that potential. And I know that one day, I'ma be here. Put the gloves on, spar with my ego. Everyone's greatest obstacle, I beat them. Celebrate that achievement, got some attachments and baggage. I'm actually working on leaving. See, I observed Escher. La Basquiat, watch keep hand. You see, I study art. The greats weren't great because they birthed they could paint. The greats were great because they paint a lot. I will not be a statistic. Please let me be. No child left behind. That's the American scheme. I make my living off the words. Do what I love for work. And got around 980 on my SATs. Take that system. What you expect? Generation of kids choosing level for a desk. You put those hours in. Look at what you get. Nothing that you can hold, but everything that it is. Let's go.
10,000 hours
Put those hands
felt
up.
like 10,000 years.
Say what?
10,000 years, they carry me.
We put them up to the sky. This is our evening. This is our night. I don't know about you, but me, I feel alive. Seattle, it's our night. Part of the show. I'm Bezaway. Lights with a plaque. Pam needs a stage. She wanted an encore. There's no encore today, because the moment is now. can't get it back from the grave. Part of the show, it all fades away. Lights fit up black, band leaves the stage. You wanted an encore, there's no encore today. Cause the moment is now, can't get it back from the grave.
Welcome back to Sounds by the Sound. We are on the main stage here at Bumbershoot. Before the action, we were also neck deep in the action for Macklemore's performance of Downtown. Let's see that right now. Sounds by the Sound. Can you tell people about what you guys have been doing the last couple of weeks?
We have been hitting fantastic small towns of Washington.
Yeah.
Small shows, intimate shows, camping out, RV, hot dogs, motorcycles,
Did you eat a hot dog?
shotguns.
Yeah?
Did you eat a hot dog?
Yeah.
Did you see a shotgun?
Shot a shotgun. I didn't hit anything.
Neither did I.
Neither
That's
did
good.
he.
Yeah.
But that was a highlight.
Uh-huh.
And
It was
yeah.
tiny. It was tiny. It was getting back to the roots.
Yeah.
And the people that have made us who we are.
What did you learn about yourselves as performers going back to small places like Bellingham or playing a show at the Admiral Theater in Bremerton?
I love those smaller shows.
Yeah?
They're different. Like big shows, you get everything that comes with a big show.
The bells and
Productions,
whistles.
the bells and whistles, and that's very cool. But you can't replace the intimacy and the moisture and sweat of a small room.
Yeah.
For me, it was it's where we came from.
Yep.
Those size rooms, oftentimes not even close to full where we came from, and the energy is so much more tangible. What you're giving out and what you're getting versus, being on a big stage with distance from the crowd and a barricade and an arena or a big theater or whatever. It's difficult to truly feel that energy from the crowd versus someone like right up against your kneecaps.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's just different, and it was very refreshing to come back to that.
You don't want no beef, boy. No, I run the streets, boy. Better follow me, boy. What you see is what you get, girl. Don't ever forget, girl. Ain't seen nothing yet until you're downtown.
Got the bullish, get out my mother. Stonewashed, so raw, more bad like a bullet. Yeah, you can't catch me. A po-po, you can't remember me. I'm in the B-boy stance, I'm not dancing. I got your girl on the back going tandem. Cause I'm too damn quick, I'm too damn slick. Hold downtown yelling out, who that is? It's me, the M, the AC, the K. Sounding like a French pimp from back in the day. Take her to Ponderay and I watch her skate. Water ski, Ali oxy free. I'm cruising airport, then they watching me. I do a headstand and eagle lands on my seat. Well, hello, but baby, the kickstand ain't free. Now do you or do you not wanna ride with me? I got one girl, I got two wheels. She a big girl, feeling a big deal. I like a big girl, I like 'em sassy. Going on a back street, listening to Black Street. Running around the whole town, neighbors yelling at me like you need to slow down. 38 Dan, chill the out, mow your damn lawn and sit the hell down. If I only had one helmet, I would give it to you, give it to you. Cruising down Broadway, girl, what a wonderful view, wonderful view. There's this player, tearing my suit. My coattail drag, but I ain't tearing my suit, Where we going?
Downtown.
Let's go.
She has her arms around your waist. With powers that will keep her safe. Have you ever felt the warm embrace? The leather seat between your legs. You don't want no beef, boy. No, I run the streets, boy. Better follow me.
Where we going?
What you see is what you get, girl. Don't ever forget, girl. Ain't seen nothing yet until you're downtown. You don't want no people. No, I run the streets, but better follow me.
One more time.
What you see is what you
KXP 90.3. Let's go. Now, I used to sit with my dad in the garage. The sawdust, pine selling that moss around every spring. When that winter thaw, huddle around the radio, twist the broken knob.
You
17.
have a special relationship with KEXP, both of you as artists. What has that station meant to you and your music career, especially as you guys were coming up?
It was a huge catalyst for us. First time we were ever on the radio, in any sort of rotation.
Yeah.
And you know, when we were at that stage, it's like we would go do small shows in different places, and people would come out, the 20 people, and a couple of them would be like, I heard you on KXP. That's how, and I told my friends about you, and that word of mouth from getting played on independent radio is how it started.
Yeah.
So, and then being able to like track, and I think we were like top 5 or 20 or something on KXP years ago of one of their like annual lists.
Do the live performances.
Yeah, it was all super imperative to our growth and development and just creating a fan base.
Air Maxes were next. That air bubble, that mesh. The box, the smell, the stuffing, the tread at school. I was so cool, I knew that I couldn't crease them. My friends couldn't afford them. 4 stripes on their Adidas. On the
Put your finger on what you're most proud of. When you're up there thinking about how far you've come from sneaking into this show to seeing Blue Scholars open up for Kanye West. What will you be thinking about up there as you're performing?
I think for me, you know, even just doing this interview and getting a little bit of perspective, because we've been going hard. You know, it's oftentimes it's just like navigating the guest list for a Seattle show is hard enough. So to really get present and just to remember being a 11, 12, 13-year-old kid and what that's like to be at a festival, and knowing that, you know, started out at the EMP Sky Church and was there for a couple years, and the Fisher Green, then Key Arena, then here, and the trajectory of, you know, doing what you love, and that how important this festival was for me as a kid. I think just living in that moment and having perspective, and regardless of how it goes, just being appreciative that we have this stage in this moment, and that these, you know, they don't last forever, so enjoy it while you have it, and we have it tonight.
This dream that they sold to you for $100 and some change. Consumption is in the veins, and now I see it's just another pair of shoes.
Thanks so much for watching this episode of Sounds by the Sound. We said at the top of the episode that no two guys have meant more to the Seattle music community in the last couple of years than Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. That's not just because of their music, but it's because of their love of this area of the country. We were thrilled to spend time with them and capture some of their amazing headlining performance here on the Bumbershoot main stage. And let's do one more from Macklemore and Ryan Lewis at that Bumbershoot show. It's Can't Hold Us on Sounds by the Sound.
For a better way to get a better bet instead of getting on the internet, checking in, here we get up. Good shot, pimp shot, walk it, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Like Rocky, sweater game, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad, moonwalking, this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it our way. Grown music, I shed my skin, put my bones into everything. I record to it, and yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that vibe, Parker suit game, Plinko in my style. Stay on my craft, stick around for those pounds. I do that to pass the torch and put from my town. Trust me, I'm my INDEPENDENT hustling, chasing dreams. I was 14 with a 4-track busting. Halfway across that city with the black question. Labels out here, but they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, but they can't tell me nothing. We give it to Seattle, spread it across the country. Hands up.
This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over.
So we put our hands up.
Like the ceiling can't hold us.
so damn grateful. I go out, but they wanna go fronts. That's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. I go hard like I gotta eat a win in my heartbeat. And I'm meaning at the beat, like I give a little speed to a great white Chuck on Chuck week bar. Then I go come, deuces, goodbye. I got a world to see. Girl, she wanna see Rome. See some make you a believer now. Never been to the fourth throne. That validation comes, I'm giving it back to the people now. Sing this song, it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live like nobody was watching. Got my city right behind me. If I fall, you got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility. Then we keep marching, I said.
Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over.
So we put our hands up
like the ceiling can't hold us.
Say what?
Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Everybody jump.
This is the moment. Tonight is the night.
Jump.
We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us.
Say what?
Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 2016 Seattle Seahawks. You ready? You ready?
Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night.